fourth ball. I know if I was in Kazunoko's position and had the skills he had, I would be trying to take every single ball for myself, all 7, hoard them up in my house, make a nice little statue out of it or something. Because ultimately, he's just doing his thing. It's all up to everybody else to step up, play at his level, bring some challenge. That's just what the man is looking for. He's almost one punch man in the DBFZ world at this point. Like, he's just looking for the competition. He just wants someone to beat him.
That's right. And Kazunoko, of course, representing his team, representing obviously another Gotenks within Saga 7. Supernoon representing the Kid Buu, one of the few last representatives of Kid Buu. Not many left. And of course, we're looking forward to seeing Go1 again at some point, but he has got tendonitis, and hope we'll probably see him again for the final event, but until then he needs to rest up and stay healthy as we start this next match.
Kazunoko just blowing all of the assists straight out the gate to get that opening, and it's good to see. That's kind of how I like to play my neutralism, pressing both the assists before I actually press a button. Kazunoko doing the same, getting an opening, getting the Ghost Oki, getting the hit, getting a combo, and starting this one kind of how we'd expect it. I'd like to see Supernoon do some work, and work is how he does as he cancels in the Bardock. Going to get a nice combo to turn around, put Kazunoko in the corner.
Nice from Supernoon. Gets through that deflect immediately. Going to be able to get this sliding knockdown in the corner. Jail him down to the ground, and a good stagger. Doesn't quite get the vanish at the right time. We can see players are desperately trying to get that timing. It is a very, very tight link, but if you can get it, you maintain corner position.
I think we were seeing that once yesterday. Was it Fenrich or Tachikawa or someone?
Tachikawa was going for it, and it's definitely what players are working towards now. It's getting that vanish on the guard cancel to maintain the corner. We see just there Kazunoko using the vanish himself to make sure he maintains corner there, and it's just so important.
We've got some of the best players in the world here in top 8, and what we were playing yesterday, and I've seen several of these players attempt what we're talking about, that vanish in the corner, but only once have I seen it successfully pulled off.
Supernoon going to be able to make the most of this sparking, but actually drops the combo.
It doesn't matter. Kazunoko, not quite holding the button, not taking that through the combo, but that's all right. Supernoon just can keep rocking.
Nice, good stuff from Supernoon. Cancels perfectly and going to be able to keep this momentum in the corner against Kazunoko right now. Now, guys, every time we get excited about someone doing well against Kazunoko, even if Kazunoko loses a game, he seems to power up after that. So, man, Supernoon is going to have to continually make it count, and that is exactly how he's going to do it, taking out this adult Gohan as soon as possible.
In a versus game like this, sometimes you only have a couple of windows of opportunity to make your play, or ultimately put yourself out there at a loss, as Kazunoko can just optimize every one of his combos, look for just a few openings, and it can turn around so quickly in a game like this.
See, he was going for that timing again. We keep reiterating, it's so strict.
Even Kazunoko's not getting it quite right. But this he's going to get right. Optimized corner with the knockdown. Going to use the Ghost Oki as usual. Supernoon
going to try and blow through it, and it does recover really, really quickly, but...
Oh, that Beyblade. What a great move. What an amazing move to have in a fighting game. So good, he thought he'd go for it again, but Supernoon was ready for it.
All over it. And going to maintain the corner here. Staggering it, he's still got the Kid Buu assist, and then straight into the Dragon Rush. That's right, Supernoon looking strong right now. Just has to deal with the Yamcha with no meter, with no sparking. 3 characters alive, so much to play with right now. So many options in the neutral.
Audience here definitely getting very excited. I'm not quite sure if they're supporting Supernoon or just looking forward to actually someone beating Kazunoko, but it has not happened yet. You can't count this man out, even while he's got a sparking-less Yamcha on the board. This man can do amazing things.
Oh, he faked it! Made it that light just whiff, and then he went immediately for the low. Supernoon looking so good right now, and going to go straight into the level 3. Of course, Bardock, level 3 post-patch does push him further away, but he does have assist to make sure that he can still get a similar mix-up, but does try to fake him out. Kazunoko all over that mix-up. And a nice jump in from Kazunoko.
He was ready with the DR tech, getting an opening now, but this is all Supernoon's game to lose right now. 3 characters on the board, a lot of damage. Kazunoko spending most of his meter just to get this knockdown in the corner. No assists, no real mix-up potential other than the basic.
What a reflect, but Kazunoko is all over that as well. Unfortunately, does not get the completion, but you've got to be sweating right now against Kazunoko. He has made Yamcha comebacks since the beginning of DBZ.
Oh my god, active. Ready for the tagging.
So close, almost stayed active enough, and just frames away.
You can bet in a situation like this, Kazunoko's going to keep playing his heart out with this Yamcha right now, and he's putting the work in.
Cross up, and this is exactly what's so crazy about Kazunoko. He's one character down, this one character is on 30% HP, and you still feel anxious. You still feel like he can bring it back at any moment, and Supernoon was trying desperately to get one hit for that whole time, but now he's working on a massive comeback. Can Supernoon close it out? Can Kazunoko make this comeback? Oh, what an anti-air!
Kazunoko is just insane. Somebody please control this man. If he pulls this comeback back, he was like half health on this sparkingless Yamcha with little meter when Supernoon had all 3 characters in the bank, but don't count Supernoon out yet. He just needs to try and build up a bit of meter and try and get the odd hit here and now. But he's going to drop it with the hit boo. Kazunoko coming in.
Oh my goodness! He gets another hit and he's going to be able to go into sliding knockdown. Supernoon going to be kicking himself after that drop, and he gets the uptick. Is he going to be able to complete it here? He just needs one more. Will the Wolfbang Fish finish it off? It's not enough. One more mix up from both guys. These guys are reflecting at a distance. That clash! Supernoon takes the first game!
Supernoon popping off like he just won the whole tournament, but that's what you got to feel like winning a game like that from Kazunoko when you know that man is trying his absolute hardest, trying his heart out with the man he loves, Yamcha. What an absolute match, and Supernoon's feeling it, but do not get overconfident, my friend. You've still got 1 win to go to move on in two winners final against Kazunoko. Wow. These guys have come to Australia to play this weekend, my friend, and they are not holding anything back. Of course,
wow.
One of the last chances to seize one of the balls before the last chance qualifier, which you know is just going to be an absolute death pit. Going to be beyond any Tenkaichi we know, so right now Supernoon really wants to get this win. He needs to not feel himself too hard.
That's
Kazunoko
right, and of course, Kazunoko is one of those guys who is always like, everyone gets one. So, that said, look how hard Supernoon had to fight for that. He was 3 characters to 1 for most of that final part, and he still almost brought it back. So Kazunoko gonna send a message straight away with this Gotenks in the corner.
Showing that composition, not being too phased after the first round loss. Actually, if I was Kazunoko, I'd be feeling pretty fit. You know, just how much work I just did with Yamcha on his own. Fit is how this man is playing.
And working on a perfect ride now. My goodness, Kazunoko is angry after that clash.
Spending all the meter, making sure that Kid Buu gets out of here. Yeah, has Supernoon made Kazunoko mad? I'm not sure if it's possible, but if it is, it's going to happen here today.
What a tech. Kazunoko has powered up the hype. This man is a seasoned tournament veteran. We've seen him 2 plays, but now Supernoon gets his first hit. Nice fast fall, but Supernoon not opened up. Great defense so far.
The blocking.
No more assists for Supernoon. Going to give him another chance to open up to the neutral.
Excellent work from Supernoon, blocking all of that sequence there from someone like Kazunoko. Oh, he blocks the low as well. Wow.
Blocking still and gets a good vanish, but Kazunoko, you know his reactions are absolutely insane. Ready to keep him in the corner. And a nice hit. Good stuff from Supernoon. Finally didn't take any major opening up. And now he's rewarded with the corner and the level 3.
Supernoon playing absolutely amazing for the past 20 seconds there, just blocking so much from Kazunoko, turning around, getting his own corner, level 3 knockdown.
Oh! Gonna have to deal with that. Unfortunately, can't get through the DP assist, but finally opened up from Kazunoko, and he's gonna get the sick combo in the corner. Bring him down. Power up. And then... oh man, he's got 2. Of course, Cells dies.
Yeah, dies so quickly. Yeah, it's not going to be able to get much happy birthday. But hey, that little bit of blue damage chips straight away from Bardock, and it matters when Supernoon's down to 1 character with Sparking on the deck, taking away 20% of health like that. Helps a lot. Of course, he's Kazunoko, 3 characters, Sparking meter in the bank. He's probably looking quite pretty on this one. I'm not sure if Supernoon can amount the same type of solid comeback, but it is Bardock.
That's right, and he is going, Kazunoko looking so strong right now. He's going to use the sparking, and that's going to give him the damage boost that he needs, the meter build that he needs in order to finish it off with 3 level 1s right now. And Supernoon is probably already thinking about the next game, and we got to think, what's the adjustment that's got to be made here?
I'd say he needs to play at the same time in the first round. What he did the first round, just do that again.
That's right. We
just
did
block,
see
lol.
Well, I think what we saw happen is that there was a really, really clean hit early on in that match, and Kazunoko was able to start his Ghost Oki immediately. It was a hit from the mid-screen, carried straight to the corner. Supernoon, if he's, I mean, it's hard to say this, but you can't get hit at round start. So important. You can't back off too much at round start. You're going to get smashed there as well, already cornering yourself. So, needs to position himself so well, and man, another good hit from Kazunoko.
It's not just the hits, it's the way Kazunoko just eliminated Supernoon's Kid Buu so quickly. That was the real crux.
Amazing way to deal with the Ghost Oki. Reflects through the Yamcha assist. Still has to hold this. And now he's got his own assist to lay down his own pressure. Kid Buu, and now getting the throw. Kazunoko, we see him flinching beside us. Damn, he was frustrated. He did not get that. And he's going to be able to go into this cell. Solar Kamehameha.
Crowd in the venue lighting up big time when Supernoon gets that confirmation there. I feel like, as I mentioned, I'm not sure if Supernoon fans or just fans of watching Kazunoko actually being beaten in this, because either way, it's going to be something to see. Supernoon's cell coming out. He's the main man, the perfect organism. You haven't seen him too much in the last couple of weeks, but he is still a character. He's still here, and he is...
Can't quite get a clean hit right now. Waiting for the assist, and does get the Yamcha follow-up. Supernoon going to take this combo, and now going to take this corner pressure as well. Nice deflect, but wow, so ready with that Gotenks assist. Gonna bring down, but not enough to finish off this cell, but you cannot block forever. And after such a promising and exciting, nail-biting first game, Kazunoko.
Yeah, Supernoon's cell just super dashing straight into that donut shop, eating it up, but taking the remorse from the man Kazunoko. This is what I talked about in the last round. You can trade back and forth all day all you want, but if you're going to lose a character this quickly, especially one like Cell, and now Kazunoko, 3 bars, sparking, and a big corner combo against Kid Buu. He should be able to spend the cash to eliminate this Kid Buu and leave Supernoon down to nothing but a Bardock.
That's right. Kazunoko looking super dominant. This is the classic, absolute classic of Kazunoko.
Kazunoko just turned that around after there was a clash in the air, just took the advantage with the adult Gohan buttons in the air are so ridiculous. And now he's turning around. Look at this combo. So much damage.
Right.
Still 5 bars in the bank. Is this over?
It is going to be, because he's going to be able to do the delayed Yamcha into the level 3. Kazunoko is going to whip. Okay, one more chance for Supernoon.
If you're Supernoon right now, what are you thinking right now? It's like, I'm dead, I'm dusted, I've just lost. But Kazunoko somehow miraculously dropped the combo.
It's meant to be.
I've walked out on the street, I found a $100 bill lying on the ground. How am I going to spend it?
Oh, okay, great counter advantage that time to deal with the tag, but Kazunoko is just going to DP ya.
No, he took that $100 note straight to the casino, my friend.
My goodness, Kazunoko playing so clean. Everything's so meaty right now, making it difficult for any sort of escape. And then the Yamcha assist just opening up Supernoon. Gonna be able to bring him up. Gonna be able to bring him down. And of course, with the last power-up, that's it. Supernoon will be moving to the lower bracket, but Kazunoko will see Nakil in the winners finals.
I know you guys are Nakil fans out there. Panda Global's Nakil will be the next one to go against Kazunoko in winners final, as my friend JD just mentioned, but I think we might wait a little bit for that. We'll go down into the losers matches, which should be looking something like Kindebu versus Apology Man, and as they are both right now looking to get up on the stage, I guess that's what's coming up.